guys and girls, and welcome to my week 1 match of the UPBA versus Trogaholic, or Trogdor, as you can see right here. This is sadly, first of all, this is a post-com, since it was a live match, I did narrate it live, but I forgot to save my audio, so this is the live footage when I'm narrating over. It is a 2x speed, so I can a little bit faster than that. But yeah, looking at the teams, let me actually pause so we can make the team analysis a bit with a bit more time. My opponent's team is pretty much what I expected from him, barring the Taurus. Instead of Taurus, I saw the Azumarill there, but the other 5 definitely what I saw, so I'm very happy with that. The Taurus kind of a wild card. If that thing has its Life of Sheer Force Fire Blast, it actually is a big threat for my team, and I have to deal with that accordingly. But yeah, short overview for my team. In week 1, I don't have a team builder. I decided to just have the team in a Poké Paste in the description and go over that really quickly here, or in a live narration in the team preview. If you want to see team builders for this league, let me know in the comments, and then I see like what the people are thinking. And yeah, if enough of you are saying that there should be team builders for the league, then I will do them. But yeah, other than that, of course, Poké Paste description for all the EVs and stuff. But what we have right here is a more Fizdef, Dragon Dance, Zygarde, just bulky to have easier setup. Fizdef Skarmory with Flocky Helmet, Fizdef Sylveon with the for the Urshifu. Then bulky Spadef Neolego, my only Spadefmon, because most of the friends my opponent has are physically based. Neolego mainly there for the Chandelure. Then Heavy Duty Boots, Quiver Dance, Volcarona, and then Spell Tag, Physical, Decidueye. Mainly was there so that the Bandydrum Azumarill doesn't just straight up sweep me. I need a moment which is faster and resist water, so that's why I have Decidueye here. But yeah, that's my team. Now we're looking at what my opponent has here. I actually decided to lead with my Decidueye, and that is because, for one, he doesn't have the Azumarill, so Decidueye is not as important. 2, Swampert is a likely lead on his part, and everything else can most likely U-turn. And yeah, the idea of Spell Tag was to bluff a Choice Band on my Decidueye potentially. So I want to get that information in his head as soon as possible, that I'm boosting item once I use my Spirit Shackle. So yeah, we get the lead with Swampert right. I just go straight for the Spirit Shackle here, because for one, I want to bluff the Choice Band, and for two, he's most likely switching out, and even if he's staying in and predicts me to U-turn or something like that and gets up rocks, he's trapped afterwards, so I can still kill him with the Leaf Blade, guaranteed. So Spirit Shackle is pretty much a no drawback move, doesn't matter what he does right here, barring him switching into Tauros, of course. But as you see, he just go into his, not Cramorant, Corviknight. That's the name, and from the damage we can see that this is a Fizdef Corviknight, and as you see with leftovers as well. So my best way to kill this, of course, is the Volcarona, but it's a bit tough switching into Volcarona hard with this, because Brave Bird is very likely versus a Grass type. So I actually decided to pivot first into my Skarmory, use that chance to get up my spikes, and then on the most likely defog he has, I will switch into my Volcarona to actually threaten this Mon. And yeah, he does go for Brave Bird, so we get some nice Rocky Helmet chip on that as well. And as mentioned already, I do want to get my Spike up right here. Spike is way more strong as team than the Starfrog. He has multiple mons which resist Starfrog, as Swampert and the Urshifu. So Spike should go a long way. And yeah, I expect him to just maybe bulk. If he bulks up something, that's no problem. As you can see, I have Whirlwind. And actually U-turns, which I was a bit surprised by, because that, as you can see, does basically nothing to my Skarmory. And I get another round of Rocky Helmet on the Corviknight. So, and now he's very likely to hit KO'd by basically everything on my team. So I'm a big fan of that. But yeah, but does switch in Chandelure, which we see has the Heavy Duty Boots, which I have, of course, I don't think a lot here. Neolego is my switch into this. And yeah, we can see if this, like, he's not Specs, obviously, he's Heavy Duty Boots, but what does he have? How much damage is he doing? And yeah, he just goes straight for the Fire Blast, which you can see doesn't do a whole lot of damage. We get Black Sludge Recovery, and I can see what I do go from here. Slowking, the Galarian Slowking is the most likely switch, and I'm expecting to be more Spadef, maybe Assault Vest. And I'm thinking, so maybe I want to knock off, get rid of the Assault Vest, or do I just go for Starfrog on the switch? Like I said, his damage is not too threatening, even Shadow Ball won't be doing a whole lot. Now I'm faster than this thing, so I just decided to go for my Rock Slide here and Hazard Stack very early on. It makes that the Corviknight is even weaker on switch-in, so yeah, I basically can't guarantee that the thing is dead, but he can switch into something. But yeah, as we see, he does switch into Slowking. He's not Heavy Duty Boots, so that makes me think he's probably Assault Vest. And what we can do with that thing is switch into our Zygarde, because it's most likely go for Psyshock here or some kind of Psychic move. So I can go to my Zygarde and then kill this afterwards with the 1000 arrows, since I am faster. I don't expect to go for the Ice Beam straight with my Lego. And he does go for the Future Sight right here. And yeah, as mentioned, I'm just going for the 1000 arrows here, trying to kill this thing or forcing another switch out with my hazards up and 1000 arrows damage. I can chip his team down very nicely at this point. And yeah, as you see, he does stay in. I'm hoping to kill here, but sadly he is a bit too bulky. And he can go for the Ice Beam here, which shouldn't kill me though, because if he's bulky, that means he's not max special attack modest. And yeah, I can go for a second 1000 arrows just to kill this thing, which does open up the Volcarona sweep. But as you can see right here, I'm actually Power Construct. That was a big Jenning error, it seems. Now we don't do anything. I talked to him on Discord, like, what do we do here? I checked on Showdown. Yes, this is all break on Showdown. That's what I gave to my the Jenning bot on Discord. But he did give me a Pokémon one. So what we decided on, I said just set up here and he can go for second Ice Beam, just kill me here. So yeah, I'm not killing the Slowking right here. I'm just sacking my Zygarde. And then hoping that, yeah, I don't auto lose this match because I brought an illegal Mon to the match. We decided to just play the match out and then afterward check in with the admins, like how this thing should be handled. Spoilers, I don't auto lose because of this. I might still lose the match, of course, we don't know what happens yet, but I did not lose because of Zygarde. It's fine because we were able to handle that very quickly and very nicely. But yeah, I go to my my Owl here because Spirit Check is the best thing I have to kill this thing at this range. If he's a Assault Vest, all my special mons won't be doing enough. And yeah, right here, I was a bit scared that he could go to Taurus, predicting the Ghost move, but no, he does go into his Corviknight, and that of course is, like I mentioned, 2-hit KO'd easily, as you can see by my Ghost move. Might have been even 2-hit KO'd by Leaf Blade plus Spirit Checker, but didn't want to risk the Leaf Blade not killing the Slowking there because it is resisted. But yeah, he's trapped right here, so there's nothing he can do. He will just die to another Spirit Shackle. And yeah, he's dead. The reason, by the way, I Spirit Shackle over Poltergeist is because I run knockoff on Neolego. And if I knock off items with Neolego, Poltergeist wouldn't work anymore. So even though Poltergeist is stronger, if you have knockoffers on the team, it's kind of a liability. So I'd rather have Spirit Shackle, which is still a pretty strong Ghost move. But yeah, he goes into Shifu, and he is saying, okay, what do I switch into? Do I go into my Skarmory or my Sylveon? Because the problem is, if he's banded, Close Combat 2-hit KOs my Skarmory, and if he's banded, Poison Jab 2-hit KOs my Sylveon. At first I decided to go for the Sylveon as it is at full health, and Skarmory I might still need for the Taurus more, so I decided to rather risk it with Sylveon than with Skarmory. It does go with Wicked Blow, so that blow was nicely right, and as we can see, he's not banded. That is a non-boosting item, at least not Wicked Blow boosting item, so we are not scared here. Poison Jab wouldn't be able to kill me right here, and seeing that he's not banded makes that my Skarmory is a good switch into that as well. And I decided just Baton Pass hard out right here. His Slowking is a very nice switch into this, his Shenlue is a nice switch into this. With both I can't really deal with Hyper Voice, so I rather decide to Baton Pass out and go another one of my offensive threats since Sylveon is still healthy enough. And yeah, he does go into Shenlue. This means we go back into Neolego, which is free to just, at this point, fire off a knockoff or a Power Gem, since rocks are in the field. And I decided this time just go straight for the knockoff. It's nice to get one, even if he stays in and lives, if you get rid of the boots, the knockoff damage actually is enough to bring him Stealth Rock plus Spikes damage, I think, depending on his bulk. And of course, if he goes to Slowking, as you can see right here, we can knock off his Assault Vest, which would bring him in range of Power Gem. But as you can see right here, we actually get the crit with knockoff and actually kill him right then and there already. Don't know how much the crit mattered in the end, since after the knockoff without the Assault Vest and the Hazards up, he's so low guaranteed every time on switch in, that even all my special attackers would kill him from that point. Baron gets like a dozen switch-ins with Regenerator. But yeah, he does go into Taurus right here. Of course, he is faster. The ground move will just kill me, so I try to go in my Skarmory right here. Here I'm calculating a bit and seeing like, would Fire Blast actually 2-hit KO me? And the answer is yes, it would, but it would be a pretty ballsy play of him to go for Fire Blast with my Spidef Neolego. So I go my Skarmory right here, and as you can see, he does just go straight for the Iron Head. And yeah, here I'm thinking, okay, what do I do? Go now a Spike, do a Whirlwind, do a Roost. Because Fire Blast can't 2-hit KO me, but actually calculating here, okay, is it actually, can I Roost on the Fire Blast? The answer is no. Fire Blast does more than 50% to me, but I still, in the end, decide to Roost right here because I want to scout. I want to see, like, does he have Fire Blast? What I'm dealing with here? Because it could be Scarf Taurus as well, because otherwise he has no faster mon than my Volcarona if I'm at +1. So, yeah, I just go for Roost to scout. He does switch outs, which is an indicator that he does not have it's not mixed with Fire Blast. But either way, Shenlue, of course, you know already what happens. I switch into my Neolego, and he actually does go for Taunt, which I'm a bit confused by. Because if he predicts me to stay in, Fire Blast is the better play, and versus Neolego, of course, Taunt doesn't do anything. I already got my rocks up. So I don't really know what he predicts there with the taunts he's throwing out. He already knows I'm Rocky Helmet on his Skarmory, so I'm not like Rocker Barrier shenanigans. And I just fire off a safe Power Gem. He does go into a Swampert, which tanks are pretty nicely since he is, of course, resisted. And yeah, with Swampert, I just go hard on my Decidueye. If he goes for Earthquake, I can resist that. If he goes for Water Move, I resist that. And yeah, even if he's flip turning, I don't mind too much. He does get momentum, yes, but due to me having all these hazards up, we are yeah, we're looking very nicely, just chipping his team down. The Hazard's definitely the MVP so far in this match. His Defogger is already dead, was dead in the Corviknight very early on in the match, or his potential Defogger better said. We didn't know if he had Defog at this point. But yeah, he goes back into his bear, and this time I'm not risking my Sylveon, which could be 2-hit killed by Poison Jab, and we already know he's not banded, so my Skarmory is a pretty easy switch into that. So I decided to switch into that. I calculate here again, like how much would Core Combat and all these shenanigans do, but yeah, not enough. And yeah, at this point, actually, I have a bit, I make a mistake right here, thinking-wise, because he doesn't get Rocky Helmet damage. And I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's because of his ability. He has Unseen Fist, which protects him from like all these touch effects, like Rocky Helmet. But no, he actually has Protective Pads, which I could have known right here. But I just shrugged off to the ability of Urshifu, thinking, oh yeah, because of Unseen Fist, he's not getting Rocky Helmet damage. So I'm still not sure what item he is. He could be still he could be Choice Scarf on the bear as well, but that would be faster than Volcarona, so I'm not so sure why he would run that. I just Bruce right here, and since like I said, I want this thing healthy for the Tauros. But yeah, Chandelure, you already know what to switch into that. It's my Lego. Even if he like, I switched that thing in every time so far, but even if he doubles, it just works in my favor due to the hazards on the field. This time he throws the Fire Blast again, like I said, does barely enough. And yeah, this time I decided to throw off a knockoff because Swampert is most likely to switch in. And I don't know yet what item that is. And if he's like Chesto Berry or one of the 50% berries, something like that, I do want to get rid of that. And if he's some kind of typing berry, that's nice, get rid of as well. Either way, Power Gem is not doing a whole lot. Most damage is come from hazards. And yeah, we see that is Rindo Berry, so that is actually his check to my Volcarona potentially. If I would be able to set up, I guess, since the Tauros, yeah, might not be scarred as it's looking right now, because the damage was a bit too much. Hey, let's go for the rocks right here, so he gets his own hazards up. I'm thinking right here, okay, he's gonna switch out, but do I go for Whirlwind, get some hazards damage, or do I stack more hazards up? I decided to go for these spikes, and as you can see, we are fast, and he stays in because he goes for the flip turn, which, once again, I do not agree with. It's similar to the U-turn with Cramorant. He does no damage to Skarmory, just chips his Swampert down even further, to the point that he might actually just die to the hazards on entry. I do not know exactly, of course. It's always a bit iffy to get, like, just with the bar, get, like, 1% is right. But with double spikes and rocks, he's very likely to just die. I mean, he will die to any attack, but might just die to hazards. But either way, Chandelure's coming in. You know the drill. We go into Nihilego. The combination of Skarmory and Nihilego is just... You just can't break it as of now. He was not able to do a lot of damage to them. And he throws off another taunt. Like I said, don't really know what's up with these taunts versus my Skarmory. If he predicts to stay in, Fire Blast should be the play because it kills me. And like I said, with Nihilego, it doesn't do anything. He should throw up a Shadow Ball or something like that. But yeah, he sacks Chandelure right here, which is pretty nice. I do get my special attack boost. And yeah, now it's just looking pretty good for me. Skarmory is now not as threatened, barring the Tauros. There are shenanigans going on with Tauros. But at this point, I'm very confident, or at least confident enough that this guy is not mixed with Fire Blast. He would have done that a long time ago already. So I just switch out into my, Skarmory right here. Even if he, at this point, right, reveals a Fire Blast, something like that, I still have other mons which can take a hit and revenge kill this thing, but now he throws off a close combat, and now I'm sure, yeah, that's the best move he has for my Skarmory. I just throw off a Roost right here, so if he goes for another move, he will just die to the Life Orb or the Rocky Helmet. I actually don't know what goes first if he goes for another close combat. But Roost, of course, nice because it keeps me healthy for the Urshifu. He does throw off another close combat, and as we can see, actually will die to the Rocky Helmet, so that kill goes to Skarmory. And now he only has a Swampert left, which I'm faster than Brave Bird, and his Urshifu, which can't kill me, but with a crit close combat, which I can just Brave Bird to kill it back, due to the hazard damage bringing him around 50-ish%. And yeah, just looks like a Skarmory sweep at this point. He does go for Wicked Blow. That, of course, won't kill me, because with a crit, it does the same as close combat. So he had to hope for close combat critters here. But yeah, we just Brave Bird, we kill that Gamboy, and then get some recoil, stay alive, and then just go into Swampert. Like I said, either dies to hazards or dies to the Brave Bird of Skarmory. And that is the game. He actually dies to the hazards, so that kill goes to Nihilego, because as you can see, the second chip killed it, and that second chip was the, the Nihilego rocks. But yeah, here just talk a little bit about the match. Basically, just to really reiterate, what made me win this match are the hazards and the inability of my opponent to break through my Skarmory Nihilego defensive core. Sylveon only switched in once, but still a nice backbone. Could take a hit from the Chandelure if needed, and could take, of course, hits from the Urshifu if needed, and even the Tauros as well. So yeah, just nice additional mon there. Volcarona never hit the field. My defense mons basically won this match with the hazards. So yeah, nice 5-0 win in the first week of the league. Like I said, I don't lose the match. We talked it through with Trog and the admins, and yeah, having Power Construct on Zygarde didn't come into play at all. If anything, it rather hurt me, since we had to sack it and we went then and there, barring then maybe throw up another 1,000 arrows on the Slow King or anything else that stitches in. But yeah, that's all for this upload. Of course, check out Trog's site for an actual live match. Like I said, the future matches will all be live recorded. And yeah, this time I just fucked up and forgot to save my audio. But yeah, that's all from me. If you did enjoy, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook. All the links in the description. And I will see you another time. Ciao.